first, let's start with the huge success story of the 2025 season. Our under-18s, unbeaten champions. How proud are you of that group and how the youth programme has come to fruition?
Yeah, massively proud with all elements that what we've done with our youth. I said a long time ago that that's the way we're going, and then obviously more recently I said that's got to be our future. We've got to have long-term sustainable success, and the only way to do that is to develop our own with our homegrown. We've got a fantastic pathway staffing set up with Ryan O'Brien and his team, and the work that they've done have been unbelievable. And these players will come through year upon year. Couldn't be happier with the way that they've conducted themselves. They care, they work hard, they want to be part of this club, and they're proud to wear the badge. And I think we could see that in the way that they've applied themselves at Hull KR. I think when you look how they applied themselves in the final up at Leeds, and then again at the weekend, really impressed with them, and happy where they are.
You just touched on it a little bit there, but we've seen a few of them boys around the first team this year too, the likes of you and Aaron, etc. Can we expect to see more of these lads getting some opportunities?
We have to expose them to that sort of level when they're ready, and we have to be conscious to take them out when we need to take them out as well, because they are still in the formative years. It's about physical development, skill development. You and Irwin and people and all that group of people are as skillful as anyone, but we need to put that physical development into them to get them up to speed quickly, and then they can handle it most weeks. But it's going to be a little bit of trial and error to see how they go, but we have to expose them at that level.
And just on these young lads, can you just update us on where we're at with them? Are they with us longer term?
Yes, nearly done with them all. Important that we keep them all. Important that they all have the right package, be it education or monetary as well. So everything's a little bit different and fits different type of players at their particular development. So yeah, we're pretty much done. We've no intention of losing any of our youth coming through, our young players, and it's important we keep them and keep developing that pathway.
Just transitioning back into the first team, how have the early conversations been between the staff and yourself, and how to put things right in 2026?
So in the season, then review starts. So you have your player reviews and target setting. They've already taken place. Staff reviews are currently underway. We've just had a board meeting there to provide some structure moving forward for the next few months and what needs to happen. We have a really good line on where we need to be, what needs to happen between now and the season starting. So things will really start cranking up again over the next few weeks to put us in a position where we should be for next year.
We've obviously made a few new signings already, a new pack. How excited should fans be about the new additions we've made so far?
Well, first of all, we went out and we looked at good people, tried to get the right people in to be around these young men that we're bringing through. I think we've done that. The recommendations and the diligence that we've gone into to bring these new players in is, we've had some really good feedback. We've got some size in there, which is obviously what we needed to do. We got some experience, and we're pretty excited about what they're going to bring. They got, I think they'll get us on the front foot. It'll allow us to play a bit of an expansive way that we want to play, like we started doing in 24. And I'm really excited to see what they're going to bring.
And supporters will obviously want to know if there's any more move in the off season. What can you tell us about any other regards to recruit?
We should have some announcements soon. Yeah, we've got, there's a couple of things in the pipeline that we think we're pretty close to getting over the line. Watch your space over the next day or two on that one, and I'll get back to you. But we're pretty close on especially on one deal, yeah.
And just finally then, what does success look like for them, for Warrington, in what will be our 150th year?
We have to see a team and a club that conducts itself in a manner befitting our heritage and ultimately does our community proud. If we do that, we won't go far wrong.